When children are in school learning mathematics, there are some processes that will help them to be successful. School-age children may practice some of these, but we can informally help young children to be math ready in many ways. Problem solving is something we do every day, and it's not the organized step-by-step plan that we do in math workbooks. We can help children to be better problem solvers by allowing them to solve the problems rather than solving them ourselves. For instance, we could say to a group of children, there are 4 people at this table for snack, and I have 8 cookies. How many should each person get? Rather than putting 2 cookies on each plate. We could ask children how everyone can get a turn with the new toy rather than setting up a system ourselves. We can have children figure out how to get all the blocks into the block bin rather than doing it ourselves. We can put a plate at each of 4 children's places at a table and then ask, how many more plates do we need for everyone to have a snack? That's a simple addition problem, but phrased in a way to allow children to solve the problem. Reasoning and communication are 2 other important skills in mathematics. It's important to ask children how they came up with the answer. So in the previous problem, when somebody says we need 3 more plates, instead of saying, good job, ask, how did you get that answer? In listening to their response, we can learn a great deal about their thinking. One child might say, I guessed. Another would say, Maria, Shaquille, and Cooper still need a plate. Communication in math also includes vocabulary. Be sure to view that video for ways to incorporate math vocabulary into your daily conversations with children. We want to make connections with children in mathematics. For instance, remind children about how they solved a previous problem. Yesterday we figured out that if there were 4 plates at the table and everyone needed a plate, we had to put 3 more plates there. We counted the number of children who did not have a plate, and that's how many we needed. Or yesterday, when we were walking to the park, we counted forward from 1 to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Today, let's start at 10 and count forward. Nani had more blocks than Say did yesterday. Today, let's make sure that Say has more blocks. A final process in mathematics is representation. There are so many ways to represent what children know and are learning in mathematics. Of course, the easy one is to use numerals to represent a number of objects. Draw 3 items on a piece of paper and write the numeral 3 next to them. Take 2 away. And put the numeral 1 on the page. Don't expect young children to be able to write their numerals. That's a handwriting skill, and their eye-hand coordination might not be strong enough. But you can provide cards with the numerals written on them so that children can match the number of objects to the numeral. You can represent data by having a chart where the students move their names from home to here. They're really building a bar graph every day. It's hard as adults to allow children to solve their own problems. We're so much quicker than they are. But the time we invest in letting children think things through will pay off when they're solving problems in the math classroom. Asking children to tell us how they're thinking strengthens their reasoning and communication skills. Making connections for children and representing what they know in mathematic terms are all ways to help children be successful in the mathematics classroom.